What's going on, guys? Marco here with 4 for 4, and I am bringing you my 3 players to win your league. You got to draft all 3 of these guys. Now, I'm going to start with a running back, and it's David Montgomery. Now, Montgomery right now is going as the RB29 on ESPN ADP, and really a major part of that Lions backfield is going to be David Montgomery. The Lions last season produced the most red zone rushing attempts of any team. Jamal Williams had 45 carries inside the 10-yard line. 45. The next highest was 29 carries. So the Lions, whether you believe in the team or not, their running backs will produce for fantasy as good, if not better, than they did last season with David Montgomery and Jamhyr Gibbs. They have one of the easiest, actually, let me take that back. They have the easiest projected running back schedule in 2023. So you want to buy both of these guys. But with David Montgomery, his RB29 price tag is just too hard to pass up. I think double-digit touchdowns is well within his range of outcomes for the 2023 season. He's actually my RB19 for 2023 and is being, he's being looked at kind of how I think James Conner is being looked at. This guy who's got not a lot of flash. He's not overly exciting. Doesn't have a ton of highlight plays. He just does the little things well. He scores touchdowns. And even if he's not blowing up fantasy points with how many receptions and receiving yards he's getting, he has that skill and he has that tool in his tool belt. And so you need to draft David Montgomery, especially at his RB29 price tag, and win your league. That is totally worth investing in the 8th round. The next guy that we have to talk about is a guy I've talked about in a lot of videos. I know my editor's already thinking Roschon Johnson. I promise I'm not talking about Roschon Johnson today, but I'm talking Zach Charbonnet. I think Zach Charbonnet has true league winner potential for fantasy football teams in 2023. He's going as the RB42 right now, and that is a major factor. When you look at guys who can win you your league, it's guys who are just an opportunity away from making it, and they're getting drafted this far down the board. One of my hot takes of the season is all about Zach Charbonnet. It's that he will outscore Kenneth Walker in PPR leagues this year in his rookie season. Kenneth Walker is still working his way back from his groin injury right now. He's practiced, I think, once or twice, but not with the team. He's doing these solo drills, and that has given Charbonnet a lot more opportunity to impress the coaches, to work with the ones. And really, when we look at what Kenneth Walker did last year, he was a great player, a little bit boom busty, but he also struggled when it came to pass catching, passing downs, pass blocking, things like that. And he especially struggled in the red zone and at the goal line. When we look at what Zach Charbonnet does well, he's a good runner, maybe not as good as Kenneth Walker, but he is a phenomenal pass catcher and route runner out of the backfield, and he scores touchdowns. He is great in the red zone, great at the goal line. I would not be surprised to see Charbonnet come in and dominate those high leverage touches for fantasy football in week 1, especially because of the Kenneth Walker injury. I said this in another video, but you want to find these guys who have all of the talent in the world, like a second round running back in Zach Charbonnet, but they're just one opportunity away from making it, and that is Zach Charbonnet. You need to buy in on him now, and he could win you your league in a major way in 2023. The last guy I got to talk about is a wide receiver. Zay Flowers is being drafted as wide receiver 46 right now, and he was drafted to the perfect situation. I would not be surprised to see Zay Flowers be the wide receiver 1 for the Baltimore Ravens very early in this season. He's going to be one of the biggest playmakers on this team, on a team that's got 3 or 4 major guys that I really believe in. I think that he can have an opportunity to immediately compete to be the most productive rookie wide receiver this year. I have him currently ranked right behind Jordan Addison as my wide receiver 27 on the season. But again, you're getting him at wide receiver 46 prices. So you should be buying all the way in on Zay Flowers. Please check out all my other videos on the channel. Subscribe to the channel. We've got a ton of other content. We've got a couple other analysts here who are creating great content as well. So don't just watch my videos, watch Tara's, watch John's. Also head over to 4for4.com. And if you use the promo code YouTube, you'll save some money to help you win leagues. We've got articles, rankings, customized content, DFS content, betting content, anything you could possibly imagine. So head over to 4for4.com, use the promo code YouTube, and don't forget to be kind, do good. We'll see you next time. Peace.